This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, April 16th. I'm James Spann. A challenging, unsettled weather pattern continues across Alabama and the Deep South through the weekend. The challenges involve the timing of the rain, how much rain, but we'll go in there and see if we can sort things out and answer some of your questions. We'll start with the water vapor satellite view, as we often do. Around the nation, big, cold trough in the west. Snow around Salt Lake City, Utah yesterday. Snowing in Casper, Wyoming. Inevitably, our friends in Denver will be seeing some snow, and that thing will be lifting out this weekend, and that might set up some strong storms for parts of the Deep South, either Saturday or Sunday, or maybe both days, as you'll see. Starting off the day in the 60s, however, we note Fort Payne is down to 55, Rome, Georgia, down to 56. It's the wedge. Cold air damming. Atlanta, 54. Columbia, South Carolina, 52. Those of you east of Birmingham will stay in the 60s all day today. And those of you to the west could be pushing 80 this afternoon. We'll see a big spread because of that effect. There's a watch warning map. Again, note the winter weather issues in the mountainous regions out west. And then down to the south, we still have the flash flood watch for Mobile, Baldwin, Escambia, and Washington counties of southwest Alabama. Flash flood watch is also including Pensacola, Biloxi, Gulfport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. Severe weather possibilities today. An enhanced risk over parts of the Texas Panhandle up into southwestern Kansas. The standard slight risk all the way down into South Texas. A marginal risk for the Gulf Coast region. Tomorrow, again, most of the active storms west of the state, an enhanced risk of severe weather for parts of South Texas. On day 3, which is Saturday, there is a slight risk of severe weather, and again, that's the standard risk from Mobile through the western Gulf Coast to near San Antonio, then north up Interstate 35 to Oklahoma City and into southern Kansas. And then on day 4, which is Sunday, a severe weather risk is defined north and west of our state, but our part of Alabama not in any risk for the next 5 days. All right, model fans. Here we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time at 500 millibars. Big upper low over the four corners. And down below that, we stay in the soupy air. You know, yesterday we were dry slotted. This mid-level dry air moved in and pretty much kept us like a little oasis where we had showers and storms all around us. But today, probably not so lucky. In fact, I thought I'd show you the radar. This was at 5:04 this morning. Loud thunderstorms. A lot of lightning and thunder passing through the northern third of the state. Got a few coming through Birmingham, but the bigger ones are north of US 278. And here's a look at the high-res NAM this morning at 11. And again, it's not going to rain all day. You might see a glimpse of the sun, but a few passing showers and storms, a pretty good possibility. In fact, look at this evening. It's 6 o'clock. And again, this coming off the high-res HER model. Got a big old mass of rain coming up here from the south. So while we enjoyed that break yesterday, we're not going to be so lucky today. It will clearly be wet at times today and tonight. Now, tomorrow should be drier. This is the GFS. Got a surface low that's on the plains of Colorado. And note the high-res NAM looking pretty dry tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a lot like yesterday, where we'll get kind of a break in the rain for a pretty good chunk of the day and tomorrow night. So if you need to do something outdoors, if you have the selection of doing it today or tomorrow, I would do it tomorrow. Now, this is Saturday. We've got the surface low that's moving into western Kansas and an organized batch of showers and storms moving into the state. And, of course, the question is, when does the rain start? A lot of things are happening Saturday. We have A-Day games at Auburn and Tuscaloosa. Let's look at the high-res NAM. This is Saturday at 1 o'clock. And if this verifies, the rain should still be a little west of the state, and there's a chance we get in those games with no rain. I'm not guaranteeing that at all. There's no promise here. This could change. But for the moment, it looks like the most widespread rain could very well be after those football games. The spring games are over Saturday. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that holds up. This is just after midnight Sunday night, Saturday night, 1 a.m. Sunday. And this is when there could be some strong storms around. You got the surface low north of Memphis, 1,005 millibars. And we'll have to kind of watch that situation. And then this is Sunday at 1 o'clock. Still raining, but at some point Sunday the rain should taper off. So late Saturday, Saturday night into Sunday morning looking pretty wet. We'll check some of the severe weather parameters. Let's pick 4 a.m. Sunday. This is kind of when the main band is coming through. And this is the low-level jet, and we've got 40 knots coming through here, and that's fairly respectable, but there's no instability. The surface-based capes are well under 500 joules per kilogram. So for the moment, it doesn't look like an overwhelming severe weather threat, but hey, this is mid to late April. You got to watch anything like this, so we'll keep an eye on trends in coming days. Let's go to Monday of next week. We finally get into some drier air. Well, first off, before we do that, let me show you the upper look on Sunday. There's the trough axis still west of the state. Now, again, Monday, we trend drier. There could be a stray shower, perhaps, Monday, but no doubt the main dynamic shifting east of the state. And then Tuesday looks beautiful. Sunny, lower humidity. Could be in the 40s to start the day, the high in the 70s, and the same thing on Wednesday. So if you're finally looking for a couple of sunny days with no rain, there's two of them, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. This is Thursday of next week. Heights are still below average, and the moisture comes back, and this is suggesting showers and storms could be back a week from today, Thursday the 23rd. Here's the end of the forecast. This is Saturday the 25th. Got a trough west of the state. That looks kind of stormy. A 994 millibar low near Oklahoma City with an unstable air mass. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on that situation. Here's temperatures coming off the ensembles. You can see that cooler snap next week with potential for some upper 40s by Wednesday morning. Other than that, temperatures about where they should be for this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. This morning we'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.